Perfekt. Well, this is going to be interesting, everyone. Ba-dum.
Hello.
Hello. Wonderful to hear ya.
Same.
So yeah, if I'm not yet showing anything,
Don't worry, okay.
but in a moment.
Giving me a time to relax and prepare.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Giving you time to relax, go grab a tea, some popcorn.
Ooh, everything.
Everything. I mean, I do know that some people may be enjoying a dinner or their dinner when we're going live today. So this is basically
dinner.
dinner show or something like this.
Yeah, luckily I had mine, so I'm good.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect.
I didn't want to come on an empty stomach. Otherwise, I would have feel like, too excited later on to eat.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not good. And squeezy stomachs, no. Who wants that?
Yeah.
Who wants that? Nobody.
Exactly.
It's happening.
I'm excited. You can hear me good, everything, because my mic is a bit far away, where is always actually standing. But if you want, I can pull it closer. I think it's good, right?
No, you sound just perfect. Wonderful, I would even say. Hello, everyone in the chat. I'm already saying hello to people because I do see a few people popping up. Welcome, welcome. I do hope you're going to have a wonderful time with us tonight. And yeah, one thing I can do is, we actually have a few more minutes. So everyone still has a bit of time.
Yep.
Grab their meal.
Time. Yes. So they can enjoy our housing tour.
Yeah. This is going to be so much fun. Hey, Lily. We have Lily in the chat.
Hi.
Good evening to you. I hope you enjoy your dinner, Lily.
Oh, yes, I will definitely get grilled. Yes.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Okay. We'll see when this is finished, then we will see how is it gonna be.
Oh, it's going to be super fine. I mean, I'm going to use a very nice carving knife.
Oh no! Oh my god! No!
You'll be
I'm
fine.
scared of knife. Don't use the knife. I'm scared of
Okay,
knife. Something that's not that sharp.
Okay. Well, I do have a number of wooden cooking tools that I could use, but I don't really.
That can work. That's good. Yes.
Oh, you did enjoy your meal. I'm very glad, Lily.
Lily's not that sharp. Okay, we're gonna use Lily instead. Yeah, I'm also watching so I can see if someone asks something, so I can just, reply.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh, Lily. But you know what? I think I can actually jump us to live now.
However
And
you want and however you feel. The thing is, do you want to add me in a group and then we can port together because I'm also in game, or you want me there or you don't want me in the house? How you want it?
you can. I'm happy if you're in the house. That's perfect. You can tell
Yeah,
me, oh, you're
that would be
missing
lovely.
something here. You can point at things. That's perfect. And I think I should be good because I can just use Porto Friend's house.
All right, all right. Okay, I will go there and I will wait for you to greet you at my door.
Aw,
Okay,
awesome.
okay, I'm porting.
Awesome.
Yes, it's gonna be very interesting.
Aw, look at that, Lily. I mean, Cass, look at that. That's so sweet. One, because she is capable. Aw.
Yeah.
Hello, Cathonia. No,
Are
you're
you
not
not
late.
late? No.
You're not, see, you're not late. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. So yeah. So welcome everyone to this stream this week. We're doing Cassiopeia's designer spotlight tonight. She is a member of one of the ITT guilds, and that's how we know each other. And yeah, you're going to enjoy a beautiful build. Maybe it's going to be mesmerizing to you as well, because that's what it was for me when I first saw it. So.
Yeah, I hope everyone is gonna enjoy it and they're gonna
Oh,
like
I'm
it.
sure they will. I'm sure they will. Let me check if everything is all good and set.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello, Lou. Wonderful to see
Hi.
you. See, people are turning up. Just takes a moment.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes, I mean, oh,
Sometimes it takes time for people to get there.
yeah, yeah. I mean, also sometimes things are wonky with
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
internet. Sometimes. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, where do I have you? I have you somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I'm somewhere there, hiding.
There she is. There she is. I'm going to port there, and you probably, I think all of you know. Now you definitely know what the build is or where the build is located. Ooh.
Oh, you arrived. Welcome. I mean, it's saying that you arrived. Now
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure, but Twitch might be like a second or two slower.
Mm-hmm.
So
Maybe. Not that much, but it's good. We're gonna manage.
yeah, look everyone. Okay, so this is obviously an exercised Coven cottage. We have seen a number of those. Also, we've seen one last time. Cathonia has a build there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Look here, beautiful shroomies. I just really love that light from them.
Mm.
It is so beautiful.
It's magical.
It's magical. Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
the word we are searching for. Magical.
Yes,
Welcome to my magical place.
it's truly magical, everyone. So, Cass, tell me, how did you get into housing in ESO?
All right. How did I get into housing? Well, that's kind of funny thing, to be honest. When I was playing with one of my friends, they were talking about some furnishing thing and stuff, and I was like, "Where do you guys keep your furnishing?" And they were like, in the houses, around it, we storage them there. Where do you keep? I was like, I'm still keeping in the bank. And they were like, no way you're keeping in the bank. You shouldn't be keeping it in the bank. You should just buy one big house and storage everything there, or you can just decorate it. And that's how it happened, actually. Then I just, luckily at the time, that was like the witch festival going on, and this house was like, for some amount of gold, you could have get it. And when I got it, I came here and it was looking kind of wow, amazing to me. Still, when you enter, the house was kind of naked compared to what it is right now.
Oh yeah.
So then I was just like, okay, I will might gonna see what I can do here. And when I started researching about the furniture and everything, it was like, wow, this game has so much to offer compared to
Oh
the
yeah.
previous one I was playing. Yeah, that was so basic and you couldn't do anything. And when I saw that you can literally build floors and do like different kind of things here, and it was so like different kind of lightnings, trees, everything possible you could imagine, you could find it here. So then that's how it happened. I just came here, stood here, and I was like, what can I do? And then everything started developing from like, looking at the different kind of like, furniture
Mm.
online, some maybe ideas from YouTube itself, but very
Oh.
less because I didn't had much time to watch those. I was just like, let's just see what other people did. There were some things similar, not really like mine, but they were using lots of trees. And I was like, okay, let me try building something. And then I came up with so many other ideas. And how I was building, the ideas just came out. And then I wanted to make different kind of stuff here. And yeah, that's what we got.
That's
And then
that's
we
what
just see.
happens. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
happens. See,
When
last time,
imagination hits.
yeah, imagination hits and everything just goes boom. Uh,
Yeah, exactly.
Almost, a little bit like what Chris said on Cathonia's stream, where we were asking what happened in that moon sugar meadows, and he was messaging in the chat, Cathonia happened. So obviously here, Cassiopeia happened.
Exactly. Yes.
I
Yes.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you kind of, so this is also your first build in.
Yes, my first.
Oh, oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, this is the first thing I did, and it was really nice, and I enjoyed every single moment I spent building this thing. I, and when I finished it, I was like myself. I was just, wow, this is amazing. And that's actually what I wanted people to feel when they enter here. They're just to be stunned and be like, oh my god, is this possible? This is like so good. I just want to have that kind of a thing out of people when they see it. That's like
Ah,
one of the things I wanted to achieve with this house.
well, for me, mission accomplished. You did it. That's like the first time that
Amazing.
happened, and I still get amazed because you put so much in here. It's like, did you actually hit the furniture cap in this house? Do you know?
I think I only have one slot left.
Only one slot left, people.
Yes.
Just one
Yes.
slot.
Yeah, one slot, and I was kind of planning maybe to add something which will maybe come in the future, or
Oh.
you never know with me. I can just pop up something and just put it somewhere. We'll see. Still kind of saving that one spot for something. I will see
For
what
something
we can
special.
do. Yes, yes.
For something very special. Ah, look, everyone. All those shrooms, I really love those. And
Yeah.
the lighting in this house is just wonderful. Very fitting for this place as well. I really like also the color choices and what you did with the shrooms and
Hmm.
and the canopy.
Yeah.
Yes,
The only thing
mystical.
I'm sad.
It looks mystical indeed, Cathonia.
Yes, yes. The only thing I'm sad about is I didn't have enough space to decorate the inside of the cottage itself. Like, but the outside is great, at least.
I mean, that's some designers have the same problem. Some of the houses are just
Mm,
too big if for what they want to build, and
mhm.
then they have to make choices. They have to decide, okay, I'm going to close off a large portion of the actual house, and then I do my build so that I can actually focus on that. And yeah, and some then run into trouble with slot space.
Yeah, exactly. If I have like 50 more, probably I wouldn't be able to add something extra, but maybe they add it in some future updates. We'll see.
So here's where Cathonia stores everything. Why, hello. Look here. Merchants. Izabi is here. Little Alfik.
Mm-hmm.
You played a lot with that green fire. Also in in your well outside. There was
Yes, yes,
green
yes.
fire outside too. Where was it? Me.
Yeah, and also here where we
Yeah.
have this. Yes.
Why,
It
hello
kind of
there,
feels
Toad.
weird.
Yeah, there. More green fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. That's okay, Toad. We only just started. Good evening.
Good evening and welcome.
Also, good evening to everyone else. Again, don't be shy to ask questions if I miss any. I do know that there are secret spaces in this particular home, and you may have to direct me
Yes.
to them.
Yeah, okay. Well, one of it, I mean, some people probably don't know when they enter, but some just go straight to it, is the second floor, which this house have. So you might know where you should go, but
This
if you
this
don't, I will lead the way. Yeah, that's like kind of a should have be secret, but it's not really secret. It should be like a bit obvious, but it's not also obvious.
Look here, wonderful music box, everyone. And if you're
Yes.
wondering, this is the path up. Also, really nice
Mm-hmm.
outfit. I'm sure Lily appreciates this too. Look here, everyone.
Yeah, Lily approves. I know.
Lily hopefully approves of this, and everyone else hopefully as well. Very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lily. Thank you. These jokes are just perfect. Here we go upstairs. And you
Yeah.
built this entire, of course, everyone who knows the cottage will know that this is entirely custom built. So here we enter
Mm-hmm.
up above the canopy. I'm going to pan a little bit
Yes.
slower. Well, hello and welcome.
Hello.
Yay! Look, everyone. It's really mesmerizing up here. A placement. Now, is your home open for everyone to see, to come visit?
I think it should be, yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
think yeah. So if anyone wants, even this moment, they can port to
So
the
there's
house if
there's
they,
four more
yeah.
spaces here. Four more people can come and join us if you guys want to. Cassiopeia is spelled with another I. So if you're searching for her, you want to come join us, you're more than welcome to. So and
Yes.
you kind of went with a little bit of a maze up here, and I know that Lou
Yeah.
coined the phrase that she was amazed. I had to repeat that, Lou.
Yeah,
I
she
just
was.
really love
Yes.
that.
Yeah, every time I come up to this floor, I always remember what she says.
It's just really, really wonderful.
It was a bit of like the maze and
Mm,
just wanted some nice garden, something. I had some different kind of idea in my head, but it wasn't really possible.
mm,
So when I started building this, then I was like, wow, this is going to look great when it's done. And I decided to do a bit of like a maze thing, which
mm.
actually ended up pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It did. Certainly did. So, is there maybe a story for this particular place? Did you come up with one, or was there one in your mind while you were building? Some people have
Well, to be
stories.
honest, kind of story, not really a story. It was just like my imagination. You can
Mm,
like think of it like that. I just wanted to make something like a magical, stunning, lots of lighting and lots of trees, flowers, and such of things. Something
mm,
that make you feel like when you enter, like you've entered to some fairy tale or something. You were like, oh wow, this is a place I would come and just chill. That kind of a thing, that kind of a feeling I wanted to achieve with this place. So people come often and they just can visit and
Mm,
enjoy it, of course.
perfect. We have the first question from the audience. Thank you for that. Also, welcome to the stream. Do you use any add-ons for furnishings strictly?
Oh, I was just using that one, the housing one, the essential tool housing, I think it's
Ah,
called.
essential housing tools. Yes, that is so
Yes.
powerful.
Yeah, that's the one I was using, and I think I didn't
Mm.
even fully use it. I was like half, like, didn't know how it actually works, but still managed to build this kind of a thing. So, yeah,
Essential housing tools were being used to create this
yeah. So I just
mesmerizing
like to,
place.
yeah, place everything like nicely and in the angle. Some maybe it's not really fitting in the angle, but it looks good to the eye when you look at. Even if there is like 1 centimeter here or there, you don't really see it, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, nature and things do not grow like that either.
Exactly. Yes. So it needs to be something a bit, coming out of here and there, and then ends up being
Mm,
looking pretty good.
yeah, certainly does.
Yeah.
Look here, everyone. Ah,
Yeah, I managed to fit this huge statue here, which I was very happy about. That came later after I built the house. There was something
ah,
here differently. I had some different kind of thing here. I think maybe some statue and some lamps. And then when they introduced this in the store, I was kind of curious. Maybe it can fit in my house nicely and I can place it somewhere. I bought it and there it is. It's here.
there it is, everyone. This is how some of
Yeah.
them come into uh yeah, being in this particular or in pictures for people. And I really find that idea about just having a mental picture, and that's what you're going off for building this place. I really like that idea too. Just letting your
Hmm.
imagination flow and run with it, basically.
Hmm.
Yes, you can. Everybody can ask questions from the audience. Do not be shy. You can all ask questions. That's what we are here for. Oh, what's your
Oh,
favorite book?
okay. We have a question. Oh, my favorite book. Well, I don't read it much, but like, what can I say? I'm in love with the Harry Potter world and Lord of the Rings too, so I might pick
Oh,
up something from there. Yeah, I wanted actually to try to build something based on Lord of the Rings as well. Maybe some future
mm,
project. I will see.
mm.
Yeah, because that was the previous game I used to play. So
Ah,
I was playing Lord of the Rings online, and that game had a kind of different way of furnishing system, completely different than this. And then maybe I can try to make something like that in the future.
a Shire. Maybe.
Maybe, or maybe something like some elven place. Something
Ah,
so you can even look here, like the trees and such. They can kind of look like Rivendell or something.
mm. Yeah. Recently, I've been shown a beautiful building. Well, it's actually a small city that very much reminded me of Rivendell too. Yeah, that's
Mm.
interesting. That's
Yeah, we'll
interesting.
see. Some maybe future projects. I will see. I'm having some ideas for some of the future housing that I
Mm,
might do, but it will take a while to actually start building to get more time for it because
mm.
this one took me like over a month to
Oh,
finish.
wow. See, that was going to be my
Yeah.
next question. How much time did it take to build?
Yeah, it was
A
fast.
month.
So I answered before you asked. Yeah, it took me like around a month, maybe more than a month, but I wasn't working like all day long. I would usually like do it in the night for 2, 3, sometimes 4 hours, depends if I'm like, sitting and just being doing it. Most of the time I spent like researching on the furnishing thing, so thinking what
Ah,
I can add and everything, and then how I was like doing all those researches, I was getting ideas how I can build this thing, and that how actually all happened, like everything like step by step, and then at
mm.
the end I got this beautiful place.
See, and
It didn't even cost me much, to be
ah,
honest.
it didn't cost
Maybe,
much
maybe,
either.
yeah,
That's
maybe like
interesting.
around only 2 million gold or something like
Oh,
that in
only 2
total.
million. Yeah, I do know that that's might be the less expensive ones, because I've been told that others have invested way more gold
Yes.
into their homes.
Yes, that's why I said like a bit less like gold. Yeah, so because usually like people spend so much of gold, and especially those big houses, they end up like so much of furnishing things, and then gold is too much sometimes. Yes.
That's true. That's true. Um, and there's another question. And what is your favorite? Ooh, other god? Really?
Hmm.
That's going to be interesting. That question.
Hmm.
Difficult to answer, maybe.
Yeah, actually, it is difficult to answer. I don't even know, to be honest. Don't have any, if that's a question that I mean, a reply for a question,
That's
to
okay.
be honest. Yeah,
That's fine. So, is there
you kind
something?
of found me like, yeah,
That's good.
I'm prepared.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Um, maybe let me ask you this. Was there anything in particular that was the biggest inspiration for this place?
Well, the thing that was like kind of inspirational was the furnishing itself. Like when I saw the different furnishing from the game I used to play, that
Oh,
was a bit
okay.
different, because what I actually had, like how I actually had an ideas and such. One of my friends, she was showing me some of her houses full of furniture, like when she wanted to show me how I should storage my furniture. And
Ah,
then I enter, and there was like so much of everything all over the place, and it was so many different kind of things, like everything like piled up on each place, like so many shrooms, so many trees, so many like everything. I was like, wow, this is so amazing. She said, there is nothing. I didn't do anything. I just placed it there. It's not like, decorated. And she said, if you like something, tell me, I will give you. And then I was like, wow, this is really brilliant. And my idea just like exploded in my head. And literally, I'm just going to build something huge. You will see, because with this amount of, um, how even to say that, you just have so much of free will to do anything here. Like you can build so many floors, you can go up in the
oh
sky, you
yeah,
can do whatever
true.
you want, twist it around, like let it hang from a ceiling. It's like so much of different opportunities with this kind of housing.
Yeah, build
So
floating
I was just like,
islands. Yeah,
yes.
yeah, or floating little houses, or a mage's place that's up in the clouds. Yeah, there's so many options.
Yes, so many options, exactly. But we have one more question here.
One more
Let's see
question.
what.
What is being asked? What's your
Okay.
favorite? Wow, who's your favorite villain?
Oh, the video game. Actually, you would be surprised. Like, my favorite video game is completely different from this. I am like a big fan of Resident Evil. Like,
Ooh,
I love Resident Evil. Yeah, the one of the fan of it, and I really love Resident Evil 4. They did a remake right now, and it's brilliant. So
mm.
I used to play so much of gaming, like Lara Croft and such, those kind of adventurous games.
Oh,
So I enjoyed it. And then how actually I came to the MMOs after that, I just stopped playing those normal, how to call it, games.
ah,
So
I see.
yeah, I'm so like into MMOs for the past like 10 years now. So yes, that's a while. Yeah, that's a lot. But in ESO, I'm in ESO since 2019 with some
Oh,
breaks. But yes, I'm
also not
like,
that long, but that's interesting. That's also
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
But is there a particular villain, like the one perfect evil entity that you enjoy most in any of those games?
Mm, oh, actually, there is in that Resident Evil 4. There is like in the one section, there is like a little guy who was like, he's such a great villain for me. His name was something Salazar or something. Ramon, I think Salazar.
Oh,
And he's
okay.
like such a great guy. Like, I mean, not a great guy. Of course, he's a villain, but I kind of liked him. And all that time when I was playing that game, I was like, okay, I will probably have to kill him at the end, which happened. You have to kill him. Yeah, but it was really one of the like my favorites,
More
so-called of like
entertaining.
villains. Yeah,
Ah, I see.
yes,
See, has more
exactly.
character.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's like
did
about the games.
oh, right. Did you actually do some farming to yeah, for this build? Like you said that it
Mm,
was about 2 million that you spent here.
if you can call farming going to like buying things from merchants and such, then no, I'm not really like farming. I was just like looking where I can get these things, which was like easy to get this kind of like trees and such. Usually, any like landscape, those furnishing, you can just find them easily. Some of them are like the complete like map clearing and such. You can also
Oh,
get, but not really much of like farming. Farming. It was just collecting it from different sources.
I see. I
Yes.
see. So not much farming. Oops. I'm trying to get to that one place I know that is going to be a little bit of a secret. So
Are you
everyone
going
be
to a secret place?
yeah, yeah. Everyone be prepared. You're going to see probably something
Uh-huh,
if I
uh-huh.
can manage to get there. Um yeah, what else was I so you
Uh-huh,
actually
yes, you will have to follow me.
I have to follow. Follow. What?
Yeah, there is story behind this as well.
There's a story behind this, everyone. Would you like to tell us? Woo!
The story, yeah, of course I
Look
can
here,
tell you.
everyone.
Yeah, this is a secret place. Yes, this is kind of a secret place in my house, which I didn't even know about it.
You didn't even know
So
about
this,
it.
no, I actually got that thing because a friend of mine, actually yours as well, was jumping around my house because that's what he does all the time, like, exploring. He's very curious. And he was like trying to find something, and then he started jumping, and then he all of a sudden end up here. And he was like, okay, I have a spot here which looks nice, and do you want to come? And I was like, where the hell are you? I don't see, and I didn't build anything, any secret spots. Then he
It's
showed me how to
perfect.
come here. Yeah, he showed me how to come here, but it was empty. And then I was like, okay, this looks nice. I can just make it like your sanctuary because this is just built for you. And if he's watching, or if he will be watching it later, he will know who I'm talking about. So after that, I was like, okay, I will just put something here for you. Next time you come visit, you will see there will be something for you. So I came up with this.
Oh, this is so
I
nice.
put some grace.
Can you imagine,
Yeah.
everyone? You find like a secret place that the builder of a home doesn't even know about, and then you show them, and a little bit later they decide to put things here, and you can come visit and be surprised again. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? I
Yeah,
really love that
exactly.
story. It's just really fantastic,
Yeah.
and
So
really,
now this half of this house is his as well. So yeah.
oh,
He's half owner of my house.
oh, that's so sweet. I love this. Also, I mean,
Yeah, it's not.
these kinds of secret places sometimes happen when you build things.
Yes,
It feels like
exactly. Yeah, you can see now the structure inside, like how I was like turning around the stairs, so everything looks nice, and then putting all these walls around it.
Lily is asking if he's paying rent.
Oh, trust me, he does pay everything.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that. Responsible tenant. Nothing wrong with responsible tenants. Really, really very nice. Very good. I'm all for
Yeah.
it.
Oh, there was a question. Is your friend cat by chance? No, no, not at all. No,
Not a cat, no.
no.
Hmm.
We can go.
So
I think
yeah, sure, we'll do in a moment. I was just going to ask if you've ever considered doing commissions for someone else, if they ask.
Like helping them build their houses?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure, why not? I'm open for it. I mean, I kind of gave some guidance to one of friends, which you also showed in your stream. His house, the huge house.
Oh, yes, I
So
remember.
yeah, so I mean, I didn't help him much. He just came here, saw my house, and he was like, "Oh my God, this is amazing!" And I'm gonna try to build something similar to yours. Then he started building up, and then he got inspired, and here and there he actually built it. I'm so amazed with his place as well. Maybe you can interview him. There's so
Aha.
much to be seen.
Wink,
Yes.
wink, nudge, nudge. Well, I have been in contact with a number of people for these designer
Hmm.
spotlights, and maybe or maybe not, in the near future, you are going to see someone special.
Maybe we'll see. Okay, I think we
Yes.
have one more question. Wait, let's see. Okay, my most memorable moment in the ESO career. Let me think. Maybe when I was building this house,
Oh.
I can say it like
Aw.
that. What brought you to housing? Well, as I said at the beginning, like there was like really strange situation happening because I didn't know that I can just get the stuff putting in the houses instead of the bank. So the friends told me I should just get myself a house and start like placing things there and keep it there. So that's actually what got me into housing. And it was like really good thing that they did that. And now I build this amazing house.
Mm.
Okay, what was one more? Well, the powerful moment as well. Well, when you just get to see other people's buildings, amazing things, you just want to try do it yourself to make
Mm.
something that world will see and say, okay, this is like part of that
Wonderful.
person, and they did something great, and yeah, it is wonderful.
And they did.
Maybe I inspire some people to build something similar.
Aw. If maybe that's
Hmm.
also part of the vision for this, because when you talked about this idea that when people come and enter this house, that they will be amazed
Hmm.
and just
Yes.
stunned by what you can do in actually it's not that big of a home either. So maybe everyone can be inspired and try building something themselves.
Yeah, maybe small places can also look nice compared to big huge places. What people can also build, what things I saw from your streams of housing from YouTube itself, they
Mm,
can build such a great things that you cannot even imagine they are existing like in this game at all. But then when you come and see it with your own eyes, you're just like, as I said, amazed.
yeah, I mean, again, like if you're thinking of really large plots, like where you have enormous amount of space, and I'm not
Yes,
just talking
exactly.
about slots, I'm talking about just really a large empty plot, if you will, like Moon Sugar Meadows or
Yeah, that's a big one.
Doomchar Plateau or what else? Stillwater Retreat. Those are rather big, but really
Mm-hmm.
empty. And sometimes people struggle to build something equally as stunning as you could build in a smaller plot, because it just doesn't exude the same grandness because of the largeness of the plot. Because if you enter like a really large plot and you see just smaller buildings or very eye-catching, really
Yeah.
well done buildings, they cannot
Mm-hmm.
stand out as much as in a smaller place.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
exactly. I
that's why
agree.
some
So,
people go for closing off, like Futako, for instance, did that in her Doomcha Plateau with the whale. and I'm sure everybody knows the whale in the stream. If not, it's open to visitors. You can go and visit still. And she's happy about visitors, so feel free to go. This is, yeah, I think maybe starting with a smaller plot can actually help beginners too. Would you, like, if you would have to give advice to someone who's just starting out, what would you tell them?
Well, what would I tell them? They should just maybe, if they want to make something nice and cozy, start with some smaller places first and see what can they achieve in that place, what kind of thing they can build, depending what they want. If they want to like look at the details, like put all those small things inside, and maybe some like small rooms or those kind of like houses, like Lily has. So something like that. Or if they want to build something huge, like something similar to mine, or even different kind of thing. It doesn't has to be like this magical. It can be something more like, I don't know, dreadful or like evil, or even maybe something shiny, or different kind of things. Then they should try maybe more open space houses. So depending, what you prefer more. Like if you want to put attention to details too much, then some smaller, like houses which has those things which you can put a chair, a table with something which is more important, or something
Mm,
different, like depending of their style, what they want to achieve with the place.
yeah, makes
But usually,
sense.
like what goes through everyone's mind is like when they start building, they of course had some kind of idea from someone before, or they just had it in their head how they can build something. Then when they start building something, they will just get more and more ideas. Like for example, I did. I mean, in my like way of building things, it happened. So
Mm,
very possible that they will have some kind of a like break in their head, like, oh my god, this is going to look good. I should just do it like that, and they just build something great.
just
I mean, every
start.
single house, yeah, every single house will look great no matter what they do, no matter what they add. When you put everything together and just make it like the way you want it, it's going to be perfect at the end. And I'm very positive of that.
Mm. So, oh yeah, totally hear what you're saying. So Lily had a little question. How many slots did that whole house require? 399, Lily. There's one slot that's not being used.
Yes.
Also, thank you, Cathonia, for jumping in. Um, thank you for the number. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's impressive. I mean, you just only have one more slot left.
Yeah, saving the
Saving
slot
it
for
for last,
later.
for later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. I will see. It depends. Like if they add something, but this floor here, I might gonna do some changes on the ceiling. I just want a
Mm.
different kind of lighting from a ceiling. Still, I have to get those um, furnishing things to finish this. But I'm just
Mm.
gonna change something. It's not gonna be huge, but it's gonna be huge for me because I want to do it in like very long time. I never catch the time for it. But if they add something which can fit here, this house, I might gonna add. But I think I just don't want it to be too much. When you cannot like look at something for too long and then it's just too many lights, too many of everything. I just want to be perfect and nicely balanced. I just try to
Mm.
search for something like that, a balance between everything. So when you turn yourself around, okay, this is green. It has something showing here. Then it's changing slowly to that blue color with all this nice, like,
Ah.
trees and such.
Yeah, I
Then
see what you're talking about.
it's,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's transition between like everything. So it actually looks good and it fits like perfectly for me, at least from my point of view. And when you look at it, it's not too
Mm.
much of like,
Yeah,
mm,
yeah, makes sense.
it doesn't give
Also,
you that that
it's
bad look.
always your opinion that matters most. It's your home,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
I
you
yes,
have to feel good about it. So
exactly.
someone said that they were struggling. They have a problem with housing and struggle to think to actually place things in big empty spaces. Yeah. So as mentioned before, you could start with a smaller plot that doesn't have as many slots, of course, but if you feel more comfortable there, then you can slowly advance to bigger plots. Because if you're struggling there in a big space, then maybe smaller places.
That I agree as well.
What would be cozy for Khajiit? Well,
Khajiit.
what would Khajiit find most comfortable? Maybe we can hear, we can redirect that question also to the audience. Maybe people have opinions. Feel free to give your opinions if you have any. Like, what comes to mind for me, Khajiit could be home anywhere, really. I mean, you could totally see Khajiit belonging to a coven, living in Bastion Sanguinaris, for instance, or the sleek Creek House Lily suggests.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Luxury, cushions, gold things, splendor. Yeah, those are also very good thoughts, Cathonia.
Yeah, that House of the Lunar Champion, that one is like perfect for them to start with building around. It has so many like those golden things which can present them kind of very well. That's actually the one I want to do next.
So that's the next project. You are already thinking about the next project, yes?
Yeah. Because there are like those 3 portals going on, and then I just want to start like each portal will have their own story, so I will just like put something which I have in my mind. I hope the space will be enough for me to build that, so I have some ideas which I will start soon, I hope, to build, and then maybe, who knows, soonish you will be seeing it.
Yeah, I mean,
but I have some kind of idea.
You already have an idea for that one. See, there are a number of builds that I've seen there in that particular house. It's so big too. And last week, Cathonia showed us her build in there. And of course, you and I have a friend who's had a wonderful build there that is just stunning. If anybody's been watching Cribs, you have seen it. Also, Anna Rosera, who also was on Cribs on the first episode, she has a hotel in there basically. So it's
I remember.
There's
it
just
was perfect.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I mean, you can just let your imagination flow, and we'll be very, very much interested to see what you do with it.
Yeah, there is like so many houses here that can be like nicely decorated and built and everything. It's just
Do you
you
have
just
a
have to let
favorite?
your imagination.
Yeah, do you actually have a favorite, or is there a particular house that you would love to get your hands on, but you haven't had a chance just yet?
Well, I think that Lunar Champion still is the one that I want to decorate. It's kind of looking perfect, and it just gives me such a nice idea because I can build different kind of things in there. I mean, this one is my favorite so far, but let's see future projects what they're gonna bring. What kind of things I can make. I'm still kind of not say afraid of those huge houses because I'm afraid I'm gonna be out of space, like for furnishing space. But let's see, maybe some huge house I might gonna decorate as well. Need to think of something which look nice.
Luna Champion has 700 slots, yes, for ESO Plus. So
yes.
I think 700 slots, that's quite a number. But I do remember when I was
maybe enough.
Yeah, I was talking with Torbert, who also participated in a competition on the roses. And she had entered her build of the Lunar Champion into it, and she closed off all 3 areas except for the entrance and built that small city in there. And she was closing in very, very rapidly on the furnishing limit there. And she used just the entrance, basically. So yeah, it's sometimes a bit more difficult to do the bigger ones than smaller houses. It seems
Yeah.
like.
You either have to cut it on half and just make everything like in that small place which you
Hmm.
just, made, or you just build everything huge, or just use trees
Or just
to cover off
use
everything.
trees. Yeah, I mean, also sometimes people are actually going for a lot of trees because they have a forest in mind. You want to build a big
Hmm.
forest or something that uh, two children can go and meander about and put out breadcrumbs, or where you can you can have like a really nice tea outside with a Mad Hatter, and the Dormouse
Exactly.
possibly, or people draw their inspiration from other beautiful forest sceneries, maybe even Lord of the Rings, of course, or
Exactly.
or even real life places. Maybe, you know, some people live in magical places already. They just don't know, or they do, and they go outside and there it is. And maybe that is the inspiration for them. And that's why
Hmm.
they build inside of ESO in their homes trees. Yes, I love trees too, Cathonia. I'm with you. I'm so with you. And obviously,
Yeah.
we see here a beautiful canopy of all kinds of trees. How many trees did you put in here? Actually, do you know?
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, I think a lot of trees, to be honest. Lots of trees. They are even everywhere. If I would like remove this nebula, you will see these trees are hanging from this ceiling, and everywhere possible there is lots of trees. And I had to go deep down in the ground with these ones because they are so huge. There's two on the entrance, and
Oh,
make them like they should, because they were always peeking out when you go on a second floor, so I had to go up and down all the time to fix that up so they don't show their branches.
oh, oh, that's a bit of a fickle. I can see that.
Yes,
You have to,
because you see this
yeah,
one are very tall trees. These red ones.
yeah. Of course. But that actually makes a lot of sense too. And these actually make me want to climb them. I'm not sure how others in the audience feel, but I really love to climb those. Don't know if you actually can.
Hmm.
Can you?
Okay, we have one more question. Let's see. Do I enjoy more sci-fi or
Oh.
fantasy? Well, I love them both, to be honest. But okay, I can reply for a fantasy. What's your favorite part of the? Oh, well, when it comes
Hmm.
to fantasy, you always think of something magical and all those kind of things, and then you always have a love story there, and that's what actually makes me feel happy.
Ah.
Like when there is like something going on, if like any kind of a fantasy thing can happen, it's usually like some guy which is like magical creature or something like that, and then there is some girl always, and they're like fighting to get along, and all those kind of stories end up in some love story.
Aw.
So yeah. So maybe this house also has some love story.
It
Maybe
does.
it
We
will
already
have some love
discovered
story.
it. I mean, just by entering and seeing how beautiful. I mean, I really enjoy that canopy because it just is so well done with all the trees and the lights. And that's not easy to
Hmm.
do. Also, I mean, I've said it at the beginning as well with the mushrooms as using them as lighting. That is just
Hmm.
wonderful. And of course, we've discovered the secret room, and that's already a love story for me there. Because, I mean, you have a friend who jumps around in your house, discovers something, and you then decide, hey, you know what? This is going to be your part. Isn't that love? I think it is.
Well, it is. I think it is. Yes. Yeah, I gave him a spot, and now he can enjoy it whenever he wants to. Yeah. So have a question for you now.
Yes, please.
I want to ask you, how do you feel like in the house itself? What kind of a feeling does this house brings when you like enter it?
So, when I entered the very first time, also thank you for that question. You're actually the first one to ask. So when I came the first time and entered, I was like, oh, this is a magical place. Something happened here. This this is this mystical forest. Yeah, that somebody built from their dreams or something. And I was wondering, okay, what is the inspiration? I need to know what the inspiration was. So it was giving me, yeah, mystical vibes and just a serenity as well, because it's subtle lighting, it's gentle, and you feel kind of cozy and, bit of like you're given a big hug by all those trees and nature, because it's so welcoming and warm. At least that's what it was like for me. And then I went up the stairs and I was like, oh. And then Lou said what she said, and
He
I
was
know,
amazed.
yes, and I know puns, but it was just wonderful. And yeah, and I mean, you do see that the building blocks are, it seems to me, Daedric. Maybe the audience can correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah,
looks
that actually
Daedric.
came at the time when I was building it, and
Oh,
I was searching for something like that, and that was the only huge, like thing which I could find to build those walls. And also the stairs. Usually, I saw people use those small stairs, which everyone falls off. So I
oh
wanted to
yeah,
make something bigger,
the
something more like
treacherous
that you can.
stairs,
Yes, yes, yes. So if you can also see, I covered those walls with all those like kind of whatever those
vines.
are.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, the
vines.
vines and
So
more
try to
mushrooms.
also hide, yeah,
Yeah,
hide
yeah.
that like Daedric look, but still it gives some kind of a mystical vibe, at
Yeah,
least
and
for me.
shines a little bit. I mean, they always have a little bit
Yeah,
of a
yeah,
shine to them. I don't
yes.
mind it at all. I find it's actually quite suiting here.
Yeah, it was really difficult to be honest to build those
Oh,
stairs. Yeah, because I wanted to move them a bit further away so they are more like easily approachable. But it wasn't
mm.
really easy because right behind this wall where you stand, it's like you cannot go further than this. Then it goes out in that area which you cannot reach your furnishing anymore. So
Oh,
I
oh
had to be
no.
careful. If I actually move something and then leave it there, then God knows how many things I would have to move to get to that place again.
Oh
So
no.
yeah. And then when I was making it, then I saw like, okay, this can be kind of a secret thing. And then when you enter from this angle where I'm standing right now, down, when you look, you cannot even think that there is something. Like looking at those rooms there, and you don't even think that there is some
Yeah,
second
yeah.
floor there at all. And then I was like, maybe it can be a hidden thing which people can discover themselves. Someone can literally find it right away who is curious, but usually like everyone just think there is nothing, just some lines on the wall and that's about it. And then oh,
Big
look at that, there's
surprise.
stairs. Let's see where that takes. Okay, we have some more questions which are
Yeah.
like, let me see what was there.
Lily was
uh
asking about
Fantasy.
okay.
Let's see what
Fantasy.
Lily. What would say better love story than Twilight? Better love story than Twilight.
Yes, I would say
Um,
yes, but that's very easy because, or that's just me. So, audience, do not feel like I'm telling you what you should like and not like, but I don't care for Twilight. So,
I mean, I liked Twilight, I cannot say, but I was sad because that guy was like, loving her, but he was away from her. It was really hurting her for like whole movie. It wasn't really great to watch. I mean, I'm a very big fan of vampire thing, and I love
ooh,
vampires, and I was crazy always about vampires. Like, I
oh,
always
that's
loved Vampire
interesting.
Diaries.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
that's also a good love story for me, like that kind of a fantasy thing of Vampire Diaries as well. They have so many different characters, which
Hmm.
they have like love story and everything. But there is so many other different like movies with a fantasy in it, which ends up like a girl and a guy. I mean, I almost said a girl and a guy. So it's a boy and a girl. So they're just
Oh, sometimes they're a
finding
little
their
bit
way.
older, and you can definitely
Yeah,
say.
yeah. It usually goes like either like they're like some different ages. You never
Mm.
know. Or there is like a guy who is like so ancient, but he's actually like, vampires. They're like 200, 300 years old. So yeah. I always find it that kind of a romantic kind of a fantasy thing.
Yeah, see, I always thought more of Bram Stoker kind of vampire ideal or something. So to me,
Mm,
this the sparkliness of Twilight is just not my cup of tea. But everybody who enjoys
mm.
this, I'm really glad you do, and you've found something that you really enjoy and love.
Yeah, Twilight was a
Oh,
different kind of a love story.
of course, very different. There's more questions I'm seeing.
Oh, I
Uh,
didn't.
I think we missed one
Where
question,
did
did we?
did we? I don't know.
Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack for a moment. Did we miss anything?
I don't know if I can answer this question. The latest one, Vampire the Masquerade cast. No, I don't know what you are asking me, to be honest.
Oh, well, I'm sure that Maneth will absolutely introduce you to that. Um, yeah.
No, he's sad. No, don't be sad.
Don't be sad. It's
Don't
good.
be sad.
This think
But
of it like this is one more thing that you can introduce to someone, and maybe they'll enjoy it and really, really,
maybe you
really
can
love
tell
it.
me more about it. Yeah, maybe we can tell me more about it later. Like send me a message and tell me what I should watch or something. Yeah, you can just hit me up on Discord. Then we can discuss more about that. So you
Sure.
introduce me with a thing, yeah, what I can learn new. That would be lovely. Yeah, I've said my house is not bigger. I mean, if it was bigger, it had extra floor, that would probably need like 200 more slots to build a third floor. But that would probably be something completely different.
I mean, you already
Yeah.
built a floor. I mean, there is,
Yes.
as I already explored, but there's statues hidden away, and this,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, really, I really enjoyed that when you actually make something that is a bit of a maze and you hide statues
Mm-hmm.
or this beautiful, these beautiful furnishings. Some of them are so pretty. I mean, you can take a bath here,
They
people.
actually fit. Yeah, they actually fit perfectly. Did you notice? Actually, I don't think anyone actually noticed this tree in the middle. It actually has its roots on my house, like down there on the
Oh,
roof of the house.
oh, I have to
So
go.
it's like connected. Yeah, it's
It's
like connected. This
connected
one in the middle, yeah, it has like its roots are on the top of the,
on top of the house. Oh,
yes, the
oh,
roof of the house.
wow.
That, that's like literally the first thing I placed. Like I wanted to have a tree on top of the house, which gave me idea for a second floor as well. So you can go and check down, like
Yeah,
you
I'm
will
on
see
my
it.
way. That's
Usually people
interesting.
don't, yeah, they don't notice that thing, but yeah, I was just like waiting if you're gonna notice, if anyone's
and
gonna notice ever.
and that's why it makes sense. Look here, people. Yeah.
Yeah. So their roots
You can
from
see
that
them
tree on the
going
house,
down,
yes.
going down. Are they actually poking into the house?
A bit, a bit. There is one like here. I tried to hide it, but I couldn't hide it.
Oh, there.
Yeah, and I tried to twist that thing like it's. I spent literally 30 minutes like turning it around and around and around to find the perfect thing that it doesn't go through the house completely. But then I was like, okay, one can just sit there. It's fine. It's not distracting with anything else.
No, actually, I mean this is a hut, you know. I mean it's kind of a hut, and there are tree pods actually that comprise the roof also. You know, so it doesn't. I don't. Maybe it's nature kind of reclaiming this roof a little bit.
Yes,
You know.
yes, yes.
Maybe
Yes, there is like even things on the house, like there is, you can see like
yeah,
things
yeah.
which not belong to us, so I add that extra.
I mean, not belong. They were not there when you entered, but then
No,
you
no.
happened, and then
Yeah. Yeah, and that happened and they belong now.
and now they belong. Look, it's actually it kind of looks like the tree is kind of holding on to the house. Like here,
Mm.
here, little one, I'm gonna keep you safe.
Yes, yes, it's kind of giving that feeling of you feel safe.
I got you, boo. It's all good.
Yeah, we even have a flying dragon and
Yeah,
some paths going around.
yeah.
I wanted to add some extra. I think I had a bunny before, but then because of those special furnishings, I couldn't add my banker and
Oh,
the other thing, the merchant. So I had to get the bunny out. It was a sad moment, but well, yeah, I had to
oh,
get the bunny out
oh no. Maybe the bunny can have a special place in the new
in
build.
the other house. Yes, maybe, maybe. Yes, and also with this hourglass to change time, I'm
Hmm.
so happy that they added that. I'm keeping it here. So then you can just change it, and I just like it when it's dark. Then all this
Mm,
lightning becomes even better, like when it's
true,
night
true.
time. So I keep
Yeah.
it like at midnight.
Some people, yeah, that's. I think a lot of people rejoiced, particularly the housing community rejoiced when they added
Hmm.
this particular piece because finally we can control when, what time it is, what time of the day it is in our homes, and I mean it makes all the difference for some builds
Yeah,
because they just
exactly.
don't, the lights just do not show up as they would during daytime,
Hmm.
or high noon or something. So
I mean, yeah, this part of the house, the ground floor, actually, it's kind of a good when it's a daytime, but the upper one, it doesn't show that like
mm,
perfect lighting up there when it's like a daylight or something. So
oh,
it's a
true,
perfect like,
true.
yeah, then you can see everything properly. It looks more magical to me.
Mm.
So I was very happy when I could have
I mean,
acquired that
also,
hourglass.
I mean, the statues. I mean, all the lights, and I mean, also the trees, because the
Hmm.
trees look different in all different lights too, or in
Yes.
different times of the day. That is. I mean, this is a cherry, right? This should be a cherry. What I'm looking at right now, or at least looks like
Mm,
cherry blossoms to me.
yeah,
And
could
if
be.
if you
Yes.
see them in nature, they're usually really, really light, either whitish or
Hmm.
very pinkish. If anyone has ever been to Japan, you know what I'm talking about. Spring season,
Yes, yes.
it's just everything is white and pink and very, very vibrant. And here, it almost looks like there are some of the petals are like deep purple.
Yeah, they got that like nice dark color, which also
Mm.
ends up being great. Like if receive some of the light on it, and it looks really magical. Same with here. You can come where I'm next to that huge statue. You will see that same. I think it's maybe just a lighter version of it. Then you can see how it looks like half on the light. It's
Oh
like so
yeah, yeah.
pink.
Yeah, true. True. It's very, very pink. And some of the cherries are white. I mean, you see that they are actually
Yeah, yeah,
white and this is super
yeah.
pink. I really love
Yes,
that you
yes.
played so much with the colors in this house.
Mm-hmm.
To already downstairs and up here. And it is of course an interchange of colors, of light, of lighting. I mean, fire also gives off a different light than
Mm-hmm.
the rather a little bit more cold light of the vampiric ones. So yeah, I really
Yes.
enjoy that you played so much with this place and did
Yeah,
what
then
you
the
did.
floor gets that shininess, which you
Yes,
were
yes.
saying. It shines also the
Yeah,
floor.
it shines a little bit. I mean, you have yeah, you have a very knack, I would say, a knack for light and colors. It's just wonderful. So yeah, everyone, come visit, and have a look and meander around and go see secret places here too.
Everyone is welcome, yes.
Everyone's welcome. You heard it. And if anyone wants to go ahead and hire Cass to finish, to help build or to furnish an entire place, hit her up, message her. You heard it here. Do you have actually
Yeah,
difficulties like with farming things? I asked you whether you went farming for stuff earlier, but I do know that some builders and designers do a lot of farming to accommodate what they want to build. Ask Lily. there's,
yeah,
there's
she was
just
always saying.
such dedication with farming and getting so much things. It's just, do you need help with that? Would you say no to someone who would want to try and help you, either hitting you up with a little bit of gold or going on a farming tour with you to get particular furnishings?
Well, I don't mind, to be honest. Gold is not the problem. So that's one I can accept, and I don't have to accept. But I always like to have company. Why not? People
Oh.
can, hang out with me. I'm very talkative. I talk and I make people feel great around me most of the time. I hope so, and they enjoy this. So yeah, if someone wants to hang out, why not? We can build houses. I can help around. Maybe you can help me in some future projects. Why not? I like some new ideas as well. That's a great thing. Maybe you give me something like which I can build and I didn't even know about it, and then just some idea builds the other idea, and then you bring something perfect.
Yeah. So you're open to
So I'm
collaborations
open.
as well. Look at that,
Yeah,
people.
why not?
If you want to
Yeah, why not?
collaborate, maybe you can do a project together. Maybe you can decide, hey, this is also a feature. I think you can set a permission in the house that you're in
And just aside
for
furnishing, people can build for you. Yeah.
yes. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe you want to participate with someone. So anybody, if you want to do a collaboration with Cass, say hello to Cass and just hit her up, and you can have fun building something.
Building a house. Yeah, we can find some time which works perfectly for everyone. Then maybe we can build something. Yeah, why not?
Does Cass bite?
Just
So far, I've not been bitten.
mm. No, no, no. I didn't bite. Actually, I missed the question. Wait, what did you ask? What is your favorite episode? You mean like the latest movie, or if I'm a vampire? Hmm. Well, maybe that's why I built this kind of thing. I had so much of time. I didn't sleep. So explains. Vampire usually don't sleep.
They often don't, indeed. I mean,
Yeah.
some have a little warning in their homes too, just in case
Yeah,
people
you
get
see
very bitey.
those flying bats there. This is my sanctuary here. Like,
Aw, I
yeah,
love those.
yeah.
It's so cute. I mean, have you seen little bats? They're such cute beings. And it's
If I'm from Romania, no, no, no. Yeah, you think I have the castle? Yeah, this is the castle.
your castle.
Yeah,
Maybe
but still, yeah, but you talk, you talk.
maybe this is the first iteration of your castle. I mean, yeah, there are going to be more places.
Maybe, maybe you will
Maybe,
be able to
maybe.
port from here to my new castle.
Ooh, so
That would be amazing.
you can actually build portals using essential housing tools. I learned that
Mm-hmm.
last week from Cathonia. She was generous to show in a very wonderful session with Lily how to add a portal using essential housing tools from one house to another. Or as many portals as you wish,
Maybe
basically.
that's what I will be doing. Just
Oh.
come here and then you can port to my new castle. But that's an idea. You see, you guys gave me ideas, so I might
Ah,
use that. We everyone learns something new each day.
yes,
That's why
true.
we hang out, so we learn.
That's true. I love that sentiment also because learning from one another is just
Hmm.
wonderful. Really, all for it.
Yeah, I will definitely come and see the portal hub as well. I want to see that one.
I can add her. I can add her to it, Cathonia, and then you can. Oh, oh, wait a minute. We can actually go and see your place. Wait a minute. How do we do that?
Oh, what is my favorite time of the day? Hmm. I'm kind of night person. I like the night more than the. I mean, I like to sleep longer, so I usually don't like the mornings at all. So I think I'm like a night owl, so I like to stay up late. So it's more magical. I don't know. Sometimes, especially if it's snowing and then it's dark, like that snow is like reflecting and such those things. 100% vampire. You got me. No.
Last time people noticed that there was no reflection in the mirrors that I was looking at in Cathonia's home, and so, well, but vampires don't necessarily have to bite. They can be
Yes,
really, really tame. Also,
they
Cass,
they can be very sweet.
yeah, of course. Cass, I'm going to add you to Cathonia's I mean, I actually created it so you guys can talk about how to create portals and things with essential housing tools because Cathonia knows so much about it.
All right.
And okay, I'm going to go visit there in a minute, Cathonia. Also, thank you for that message. Let me add Cass. You should be there.